Hello, everybody. Bulbadex here. This is a World Tour video, and it's going to do. One second. Welcome back, everybody. Bulbadex here. Today, we're going to be going through my All the Mods 10 world. I didn't finish it, but this is definitely the most I've ever done on a single Minecraft world. We're hoping to change that with this YouTube channel. Anyways, let's go right to the beginning, shall we? Alrighty. We are going to go through this base on foot as much as we can. This originally was an island. These are statues. I made them very big, and I thought it looked super cool. I used to have a massive pig here that was bigger than the frame. But this is my starter house, y'all. This is where everything began for me. I think it was May 3rd, 2026 when I started this world. This is All the Mods 10, and I'm currently playing through All the Mods 1 right now on a Minecraft server, and I'll be posting videos on that. But this was my first base. Of course, I like to personally incorporate my mind as close as possible. I don't like to have to travel too far. Alrighty. Let's see, what shall we get into? Here's a rudimentary botany pot sugarcane farm. Here is my automatic clear glass vibrant alloy. Yeah. So in this version, I used refined storage. I did not really understand how good Applied Energistics was. I mean, it had been years, and it was the easier of the two to get into. But yeah, this is my altar. I automated the altar so that it could click stuff and go into my RS system as I wanted. Now, if I open this up, it'll just not make any sense. So we're gonna go through things at a time. So I had this problem where I didn't I forgot to lock these drawers. So this is my drawer hell where items just got funneled in and for a process where I didn't necessarily want it to be there. Oh, there's the ME system. I mean the RS system. Yeah. Where it's cooked at this point. I had my entire base running off of diesel. Um, oh, over here is my refined storage automation, where I just completely automate. I'm automated a lot of things with Ender.io crafters, which I know RF Tools is better. Yeah, if I would have used that instead had I knew how it worked. Okay. Here, let's go down a floor first. We go down one more. No, this is the basement. This is the bottom floor. I automated um all of this and all of this with Ender.io crafters. Just so I could build on any scale that I really wanted to. Oh, this is a little industrial foregoing Fisher thing. It's pretty neat. I don't think there's anything over here. I do not. All right. I'm just kind of circling around inside, just looking to see if there's anything cool around here. Alright, no, there's not. Alright, we're on the second floor of the base. This was my beginnings of auto crafting, latex production, eventually became my botany pot hell. As you can see, half of these probably don't even work properly anymore. Here's another botany pot area of mystical agriculture, and there is one more over here. Definitely not going to be doing that in the future. I know there's better ways to do it. I just moved to productive bees. Here is my modern industrialization, part of my modern industrialization setup. You can see this is from the old days of my base. And of course, it's not really online or functioning. But I think this was a rubber analog circuit, beginning circuits of modern industrialization. Yeah, cool. Oh, here we go. Here's more botany pot stuff. Nether stars. Take a look at my inventory, of course, before we get into everything. So these are electric quarries, and I have all the modium drills, which took a very long time to get to. Yep, they're probably not running because I don't have diesel. Yep. So my base is gone to shit. Okay, well anyways, it doesn't really matter. I'm no longer online. I'm no longer playing this world. Here we go. This is welcome to the factory, everybody. This is the main layer. This is where pretty much everything I have done has been on this platform. It has been a fucking ride, I will say that. Now I'll show this off. This is my productive bees area. I'm now knowing, now that I've gone through this, this is not the most efficient way to do these. But it definitely got the job done, for sure. Definitely got the job done. Here is a little building I made. I don't know what's down there, just nothing. But this is just a little something I cooked up. Just I thought it looked neat. I have a lot of these guys around here. This is space I didn't really take advantage of. I was thinking of putting some nuclear reactor stuff down here. I thought that would be super cool, but I never got around to it. Here's a failed mob spawner setup because it just wasn't, it was too far away. And here, this looks like really sick, honestly. Excuse me. But this looks super sick. Here are my max tree farms. They produce all my wood for me. And they're also the reason I have all this rubber. Back to the main floor. I have just all this stuff running constantly. That's what all I was all about. It's this little concept called throughput. And now none of this stuff works anymore because of my diesel situation. I made these little factory blocks where it would make productive stuff just so it could make the resources needed to produce each little component of for the little upgrades. Yeah. Here are my diesel makers. Let's see what they're called. Oil drilling rigs. Yeah, my oil drilling rigs, they are one of the heart and souls of my project. Now that we've come over here, I just have more ore processing. Always doing more ore processing. You gotta have parallel processing. Okay, now this is component hell, everybody. This is what I have nicknamed it. And I didn't understand what I was doing, by the way, so it's not the best. Um, but I have all these little crafters making all these components all the time so that it could constantly be running, and they're all connected to the RS system. All of this constantly running, doesn't stop. None of this stops. Here's my diesel production line. Wow. If I would have known that the diesel's a medium voltage to high voltage thing, and then when you get nuclear reactors, you don't need it. You don't need to keep babying it. Here's my current power setup. It's probably fine. Yeah, no. None of it works. I'm surprised my ME system still is online. Being completely honest. Oh, wow. Well, there you have it. Solar panels are keeping it alive. That solves that problem. Okay, so I just will get into the things that I'm sure are obvious. This was my stainless steel production. Uh, my white liquid production. Um, my liquid plastic. All these material stone factories. I didn't get into industrial foregoing as much as I should have with how much I prepped myself. Because take a look at this. I put in the effort. I say effort to get all this. To get this functional. Effort, y'all. That was a pain in the ass. um, little just sand processing unit. Of course, you always need a little sand glass processing. Up here is my medium voltage. Yeah. Yeah. It's mostly silicon, making silicon, coal coke, more stainless steel, and just moving towards electronic circuits, digital circuits, which we have completely run out of. That I spent weeks trying to get to the digital circuits. Here we are. Here is the high voltage age. This is, of course, not running properly, but all this just makes different chemicals. That's what all this is. Half of these are just from this platform alone. We've run out of steam too. I don't know how anything is running. It doesn't. This isn't salvageable. That's why I'm also making this world tour. Is that I left this on for too long. It's chunk loaded and it doesn't work anymore. So I actually can't, like, if it would spend I would spend days trying to fix this and it would just be a nightmare. Here's my nuclear reactor setups. Oh, I gotta show this off. I gotta show this off for my digital circuits. I made an entirely different system to craft all these processes so that if shit did hit the fan, which it has, but this isn't gonna help. But at the point that shit was hitting the fan, and having this extra system that wasn't connected to over there but was still using my resources greatly helped me really, really moving through this factory age. Like this thing right here was pivotal. And I think going forward, I think this is something I can emulate in in GregTech and Star Technology is hybrid systems to, you know, ease up, throughput. I of course, my extra silicon wafers. That's what this building is all about. And the final kind of thing that I got up to before I started building my unfinished palace. I had a fission reactor, and I got this quantum armor. Now, I don't want to part with it. I spent a very long time making this. This is the best armor I'm pretty sure you can get in all the mods 10. That's why I wanted to do modern industrialization so bad. But it really sucks having to kind of give up on this. But I definitely could do better next time. I could do it quicker, much quicker. I never got the all the mod star. I just really my whole end goal was getting quantum armor. But yeah. That's really, and the quantum sword, of course. All right, everybody. That was my All the Mods 10 world tour. Hope you enjoyed. This was probably a good 3 months of my life. And probably the most fun I've had in modern Minecraft ever. All right. Well, Bobadex out.